Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's Gardener Tuesday, which means my gardener's going to show up momentarily. But we'll be ready for him. The dog is coneless, as you'll see if you didn't see him on Sunday. We'll do, what are we doing today? Bar-ish boot camp, which just means you need enough room to step forward, side, and back from wherever you start. So clear your space. If you have a mat, that's an added bonus, but certainly not necessary. I will be using my weighted body bar for this class. It's 12 pounds. It's a neoprene coated weighted bar. If you don't have one of those, not to worry. Most people don't have those laying around. You can also use a pair of dumbbells, like 5-ish pounds. If you don't have that, you can use whatever you can find around your house that you can hang on to two of the same size up. So we'll do a warm-up that has a lot of upper body stabilization built right into it. And you can always put your knees down for any of that. Oh, see, now my watch is talking to me unnecessarily. Then we'll move from there into a section using the resistance. If you don't have any, that's okay too. Then from there, we'll go to a section of cardio intervals that all flow together. From there, we'll go to the floor for core and stretch. So if you're doing this after the fact and not live with me, and if you're watching this on my YouTube fitness channel, thank you so much for subscribing to that, telling a friend, liking the video, all that good stuff. If you're wondering how to get there to the YouTube fitness channel, there's a link in my Instagram bio. I also keep these in my IGTV, so you can do these anytime, anywhere. They're always in your phone. So, having said that, if you are working with any sort of an injury today, make sure that you stay with the first or second level of all the moves that I'm doing. I'll build them from the least intense to the most intense, so you pick the level that works for you. If you have an injury you've seen a doctor for, make sure that you are cleared to do this so that you don't aggravate your injury any further. Today I'm working with a little bit of a sore knee. I went running yesterday in new shoes, trying to break them in, and now my knee hurts. So I'll be taking it easy on some of the moves as well. Hey, Guy. Also, you want to keep a couple of towels nearby, and then, hi, Steve, and then also a beverage. I'm keeping water in my fancy wine glass with no straw. So there you have it. Are you? Oh, your knee is driving nuts too. I know. It's that same little thing in my knee right here, and I just ran a little bit and walked a lot in my new running shoes, and so today it's a little sore, so that's a drag. All right, so thank you to everybody who's been able to throw a donation in my Venmo or my PayPal or my snail mail. I do really appreciate it. It's keeping this going. If you're not in a position to do that, that's okay too. Keep working out with us and stay fit. So the after party today will be, we did the exact same thing I did, Guy. You went for a run in new shoes on the same day. It's like we were thinking the same thing. After party today, small-ish medium dumbbells and our towel, that's all we'll need. We'll do some upper body work and a deep stretch. So having said all of that, make sure your space is clear, and we'll stand up if you weren't already near the front edge of wherever you're working. Let me clear this out of my way. I like to keep my music source nearby in case I need to adjust it. All right, so feet underneath your hips, hips under your shoulders, shoulders down and back. Your knees are straight but not locked. Bring your arms up, keeping your shoulders down. Wiggle your toes, shift your weight forward, and lift your heels up. Try to balance here. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Then try to find your chair squat while keeping your heels up. Breathing in and out while you're here. Then lower your heels and wiggle your toes. Fold, either grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor. Either way, try to straighten your left leg. Your left leg, and bend your right knee. That was not dog hair. You should be able to wiggle your toes here. Change sides, straighten your right leg and bend your left knee. Sitting into your right hip this time. Then bend both knees. Let your head hang as you lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll. At the top, Roll your shoulders down and back. 3, 2, both arms come up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold, tailbone up, unroll. 3, 2, let's do it again. Both arms up, forward fold, unroll. In 4, 3, 2, we'll do it again. Both arms up, forward fold, unroll. In 4, 3, 2, your left arm reaches up and over. Bend both knees to get there. Come back up, arms to the side. Try it the other way. Right arm goes over to your left, bend your knees, and up. Single count. You'll bend and reach. Reach to the side, but your tailbone goes straight back. Do it again. Last one. Both arms up. This time on your fold, bend both knees far enough to get your hands to the floor. Step back to find your downward facing dog. Your heels press down to the floor. Your tailbone lifts up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Your palms press into the floor. Your belly button pulls in towards your spine. You're breathing all the way in and all the way out. Then lower your hips to any plank. Wrists under your shoulders. If your knees are up and not down, you can rock your weight forward and back. You don't have to, but you can. Forward and back. 2 more if you're taking the rock. And hold in the center. Lift your tailbone back up to a downward facing dog. Both heels lift up together. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's go 4 more times. So your heels come up and down. Last 2. Then hold your downward facing dog. Shift your weight to your right hand and foot and bring your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. You can stay right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog where you can stay or lower your hips and bring your left knee into your chest. You can stay right here or give your knee a little pulse into the chest as long as your wrists are under your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, extend your left leg up to your 3-legged dog. Then both feet to the floor, down dog in the middle. And shift your weight to your left hand and foot. Your right leg comes up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay right here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to a 3-legged dog where you can stay or lower your hips and bring your right knee into your chest. You can hold here with your wrists under your shoulders or you can pulse your knee into your chest. For 4, 3, 2, extend your right leg back up to your 3-legged dog. Then both feet to down dog in the center. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Then lower your hips to any plank. Wrists under your shoulders. Maybe your knees are on the floor, maybe not. Either way, try to bring your right leg up next to your right hand. Maybe your back knee is on the floor, maybe it's not. Either way, you should be able to wiggle your right toes. Try to touch your right knee. From here, you can try to reach up, fingertips towards the ceiling. Both hands back to the floor. Engage your core and step back to any plank. Try it on the left. Step your left foot forward, slow on the first one. Maybe your back knee is on the floor, maybe not. See if you can wiggle your left toes. Maybe touch your left knee or reach up. Then both hands back to the floor, engage your core. Step back and find any plank. Let's try it slightly faster from here. Step forward right, maybe reach and back to plank. Maybe you touch your knee instead of the reach, right side. Reach or touch your knee and left. Let's go one more time on each side from here. Step, reach, Last one. Then hold any plank right here. If your knees are still up, put them down. Release your feet and hips to your heels. Child's pose, pressing your chest through your shoulders. From here, round your back up and find your modified plank. Wrists under shoulders, shoulders away from your ears, pushing the floor away from you. Maybe you bend your elbows, maybe not. Maybe a little further. If you did, straighten your elbows, take your hips back to your heels. Child's pose here. That's your pattern. Let's make it flow. Round up and either hold or bend. And child's pose again. Round up. Make sure you're breathing as this happens. Round. Hold or bend. Do it again. Round. Hold or bend. Twice more. Round. Hold or bend. Last time. On the next pass, hold the modified plank. Hold right here. Shoulders away from your ears. Tuck your toes. Push down and find your down dog. Bring your knees back to the floor. Release your feet. Hips to your heels. That's your pattern. Let's make it flow. From here, round up. Tuck your toes, down dog. Knees back to the floor. Child's pose. Do it again. Round up. Push down. Knees to the floor. Child's pose. Do it again. Round up. 1, 2, push down. Lower your knees. Child's pose. One more time. Round up. Push down. Lower your knees. This time, modified plank and hold. Hold right here. Pushing the floor away from you. Tuck your toes. Try to lift your knees. Right hand to the middle. Rotate to your left, keeping your right wrist under your right shoulder. Extend your left arm up. Maybe your right knee finds the floor. Either way, you have an option to reach your top arm towards me and then back up. Now underneath your bottom arm, then single counts towards me and up. Down, towards me and under. Hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Wrists under your shoulders. Maybe your knees come down. Left hand to the middle. Rotate to your right. Left wrist under your left shoulder. Reach your right arm up. Maybe your left knee finds the floor. Either way, option to bring your top arm towards me. Reach slowly and up. Now underneath. Now single counts here. Over and under. Once more. Over and under. Hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Make sure you're not holding your breath. You can hold here or take a little bend and hover in the elbows. If you did, straighten them. Tailbone lifts up. Hi, Ellen. Down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold. Let your head hang. Your tailbone lifts up. Unroll. Letting your head be the last thing to come up. You should be nice and toasty warm. I'm grabbing sip. Make sure you're using resistance. Make sure it's close by. All right. Hopefully my shirt stays in place. Overhand grip on whatever you're using for resistance. Dumbbells or a bar or nothing. Feet underneath your hips, hips under your shoulders. Knees are not locked. Your toes can wiggle. Shoulders down and back. Slow motion squat right here. Just a narrow parallel squat. Push down and come up. Sink for 2. Single counts here. So sink, push down. On the way up, remember not to lock your knees. 4 more, just like that. So 4, push down. 3. On the last one, you'll hold. Lower your elbows here. Press your resistance or just your arms up on a diagonal to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Your knees are not locked. Your toes can still wiggle. Here comes the gardener. Bring your resistance or just your hands back to your chest. So we'll do one of each, one squat and one press. So squat, lower the elbows, diagonal press. The good news is the Gardner is quick, in and out. Squat, lower, press. Do it again. Option to make it flow, squat to press. Squat, press. Next option, to bring your left knee up at the top and then the other side. Squat, press, squat, press. Let's do 4 more from here. So 4, 3, last one, just a squat from here. Squat, squeeze your glutes at the top. It was windy here last night. We have a lot of stuff around our house that we're probably gonna clean up. Keep your squat. I'm gonna give this music a little bump so we can hear it over the lawnmower. Now hip hinge right here. Hinge over for 2 and up. Again, so you're hinging at the hip and then coming back up. Your knees are slightly bent, but not much. They don't move. Hinging at the hip. Shift your weight to your right foot. No weight on your left. When you're ready, take your left foot back in a split stance. So this is the knee that's bothering me today. And then you have an option to let your back leg come up. Doesn't feel too bad. Option to leg lift. Do it again. Hip hinge and up. Do it again. Hip hinge. Next option, down for 2 counts. Come up in 1 count. Toe touch or balance. 1, 2, toe touch or balance up. 1, 2, toe touch or balance up. 1, 2. Oh, I'm sure it was super windy at your house, Steve. Must have been so loud at the beach. 1, 2, 2 more times, any level. 1, 2, and up. Once more. 1, 2, both feet on the floor, squats in the middle, sink, press. When it first started blowing outside last night, I kept thinking that my dog was outside and hitting the window trying to come in at the sliding door, but then I looked out and it was just garbage and foliage blowing against the house. All right, let's go again. 1 squat, 1 press. Squat, lower the elbows, diagonal press. Do it again. So this is your pattern. 2 more in this tempo. Last one. And then up tempo, make it flow. Squat, press. Maybe your right knee comes up at the top and then your left. Press, sink, press. Then just a squat right here. Sink, push down. Got a little itch. Now hip hinge right here, deadlift. 1, 2, and up. Do it again. The same shift. Now shift over to your left foot. No weight on your right. So you're moving at the hip joint. And then when you're ready, right leg goes back behind you. You don't have to, it's an option. Hip hinge. Now maybe your back leg lifts up as you hip hinge. I'll turn a little. 1, 2, toe tap at the bottom. Even counts. Down for 2 and up in 2. Then we'll shift it. Down for 2, come up in 1. 1, 2, toe touch or balance. 1, 2, toe touch or balance. I almost tipped over. Toe touch or balance. 1, 2, 2 more of any level. 1, 2, tap or balance. Last one. 1, 2, both feet on the floor, parallel squats. All right, your heart rate should be climbing up. If you're using dumbbells, keep your hands where they are. If you're using a bar, you'll flip your grip 1 hand at a time to underhand. Again, dumbbells stay at your sides. If you're using a bar, you'll roll it up to the elbows and lace your fingers. Now, if you're using dumbbells, they were at your sides. You'll bring them up and hold them across your chest. But keep them close by. 1 more. Feet wide, toes to the corners. Now you sink your hips. Instead of letting your hips hinge, you sink straight down. Toes slightly turn to the corners. Knees end up over your ankles. Hold your hips sink here. Little pulses. Chest up, shoulders down and back. For 4, 3, hold your pulse, lift your heels up. Extend your legs, lower your heels. Sink, heels up, extend slightly faster. Sink, press up. Sink, press up. We'll do it again. 4 more just like that. So sink, press up. Last 2. And then just a hip sink twice. Do it again. Now both heels lift up together. Do it again. Now one of each. Sink your hips. Press your heels up. Do that again. Sink, press. Now slightly faster here. Sink, press. Sink, press. Do it again. Now slightly faster here. Sink, press. Pushing down to come up. In 4, 3, 2, and hold to the top. Hold. Try to sink your hips. Hold here. Lower your heels. Push down to come back to your parallel position. Squats here. Make sure you're forward in your space. We're going to use the space behind us. 2 more. Then your left leg goes back once. Step back, other way. So this is your pattern. Option to sink your hips and push down to come up. Sink, press, sink, press. Triple pulse as you step back. 2, 3, other way. Sink, 2, 3. Let's do it again. Sink, pulse, push down to come up. In 3, 2. Now all singles here. Sink, press, sink. Do it again. And then parallel squats at the top. All right. This next pattern, we either haven't done it in a while or we haven't done it at all. I can't remember. You'll shift your weight slightly to your right, then step your left leg back. Step back, left side again. Step back. Do it again. Now you step back, lunge. Step together, back, together. Hold your lunge, hold right here. Now lift so you have both heels up, come back to your lunge. Lift both heels up, do it again. Lift both heels up, and lunge. Single count, lift, lower, lift, feet parallel squat. Keep that in your head. Let's just mark the other side. Right leg, just tap back, together, tap back, together. Start making that a lunge here, back, together. 2 more. Now on the next one, you stay back, both heels lift up, lunge, lift, feet together, parallel squats. So keep that pattern in your head. So step back, lunge, both heels up. So the back heel's already up on the lunge. It's just a matter of straightening both legs and returning to your lunge. Left leg steps back, lunge, lift, up, lunge, lift. Check it out. Back leg lifts up right there. So lunge, lift, lunge, back leg up. Lunge, heels up, straighten in, back leg up. So that's our pattern. Sink, heels up, sink, lift. Sink, heels up, sink, lift. Sink, heels up. 1 more. We hold the last one. Hold your leg up. Flex your back foot and pulse. Press your left hip forward towards me. Shoulders down. Chest up. Belly button pulls in. 4 more. 3. Hold your pulse down. Heel curls in towards your hip and extends. But remember, it should grab on the hamstring at about halfway. If it's not, that means your knee should be further back and your left hip pressing forward. Single count curl. Sink, curl, almost said sink. Curl, extend. Curl, hold your curl. Now pulse in this curled position. But take your left knee to the side of the room. 4, 3, 2. Hold, now bend your standing leg, heels together, and lift. Bend for 2. Now single counts here. You'll bend, lift, bend, lift. One more time at the top, pulse for 4, just 4, 3, 2, parallel squats. A lot going on here. I'm trying to act like nothing's happening in my house. 2 more, feet wide, toes to the corner, a little sorbet for the glutes before we do the other side. Back to parallel, squats right here. Remember the pattern, the lunge, heel lift. Let's try it. Right leg sets back here, heel lift, lunge, back leg lift. Up, lunge back, heel lift, straight up, back leg lifts up, lunge, both heels up, back leg lift up. Do it again, sink, lift, back leg, up 2 more, sink, press down. 1 more, and we hold, back leg up. Flex your back foot and pulse. I'm gonna turn a little bit towards you. Press your right hip towards me. 3, 2, hold, halfway curl, slow. Leg goes halfway in. Feel your hamstring grab, knee is back. Single count, curl, curl, extend, curl. Check your posture. See if you can breathe. You should be able to. 4 to go. 4, extend. Feel your hamstring as you bend. 1 more, hold the bend and pulse right here. Just pulse, but take your right knee to the side of the room. 4, 3, hold, bend your standing leg. Heels meet. Come back up, do it again. Heels meet. Now single count, breathing all the way in and out. In, 2 more. At the top, you'll give me 4 pulses here. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake your legs out. Parallel squats. Before we get rid of your resistance, if you're using it, take your feet wide, toes to the corners, sink, so you stretch the inside, then it contracts on the way up. And feet back to parallel squats here. Okay, if you're using dumbbells, bring them back down by your sides. If you're using a bar, unlace, unroll. Then flip your grip 1 hand at a time. So you're in an overhand grip. So you should be right where you started. Whether you're using dumbbells or a bar, set it out in front of you and away from your feet. Now's a great time to grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink. Remember, if you're drinking while squatting, you drink on the way up. That way you don't choke. I'm setting this down. Okay. Make sure your space is clear and that you're forward. Step your left leg back 1 time. You already know this. Right leg. Step. Do it again. I'm sure my gardener loves being in my shop. Maybe you sink your hips. Push down, come up. Maybe you reach up behind you. Reach. Make sure you're pushing against the floor. Sink. Press. Let's do 4 more like that. So 4. Press. 3. 1 more. Parallel squats right here. Still a little bit forward in your space. Shoulders down and back. Hands on your legs. Left arm goes up. And then your right. Then both arms. Let's do it again. Just your left. Sink. Left arm, then right. Both arms. Do it 1 more time. Just your left. Sink. This is just for our brains. Both arms. Palms together. So we'll put that together. The arm pattern squat and the step backs. Let's try it. Left arm goes up. Then your right. Then both arms. Then left leg steps back. Sink and reach up. Together. Reach. Do it again. Parallel squat. Left arm up. Then your right. Then both arms. Then your left leg steps back right here. Sink down. Together. 2 more. Let's do it again. Parallel squat. Left arm goes up. Then your right. Then both arms. Then left leg steps back. Sink. Again. 2 more. Parallel squats right here. Easy enough. Keep that in your head. Left leg steps forward one time. Step forward, right leg. Back heel comes up as you step forward. Maybe you sink your hips, sink, up. Arms come straight down and up. Sink, up, you push down, come up. Sink, up. Easy enough. Let's do 4 more from there. Back heel up. Chest stays lifted. 2 more. Parallel squat. Keep that in your head. You should have room on your side. Left leg steps out one time. Then right. Easy enough. Now your outside leg will bend. It's not going to be a lateral lunge today. When you step out, your toe goes slightly to the corner, your knee bends, the leg on the mat or in the center stays straight. Should look more like a warrior 2 out of yoga. Chest up, arms open to the side. Open, press, open up, push off together. Let's do it again. So open, again, parallel squat. So you take the arms and whatever pattern works for you. You can turn all the way to the side. You can keep it facing front. You can go somewhere in between. But we will put the forward lunge and the side warrior together. Left leg lunges forward. Do it again on your right. Your arms come down as you lunge, then up as you press. 4 more like that. So 4, 3, 2, step out, left leg, side warrior. Out. Other way, slight turn out, slight shift in the chest. Lunge towards me on your left. Arms down and up. 2 more. Do it again. Step out left, warrior 2. You can go directly side, or you can turn a little towards me, left leg lunge, arms down and up. Now step out left, warrior 2 to the side and right. Towards me on your lunge. Do it again. Step out left, warrior 2, any angle, parallel squats. Now, can we split that in half? So, one side will be forward lunge, warrior to the side. Forward lunge, here we go, right here. Forward lunge, open up to the side. Other way, arms down, step out. Do it again, forward on your left. Step out left, on your right, forward, out, again on your left. Lunge, warrior. Forward lunge, warrior. 1 more each way, left side, lunge, warrior. On your right, and out, parallel squat. Can we hook the first 2 moves together? Take a little step forward. That would be our arm pattern, step backs, and what we just did. Let's try it. Left arm goes up. Push down to get there, right arm. Both arms. Then your left leg steps back. Reach up by sinking your hips. Together. 2 more. Here it is. Left leg, forward lunge, arms down. Warrior to the side. To your right. Forward. Side. Do it again on your left. Forward. Open. On the right. Parallel squat. See how easily that fits together? Do it 1 more time before we add on. Right? Left arm goes up. Let's go to the next part you know. Both arms up. And your left leg steps back. Sink your hips. Sink. Together. 2 more. Left leg towards me. Lunge forward. Out to warrior side. On your right. Lunge side. Do it again on your left. Lunge side. On your right. Parallel squats. Keep your arms up. Yep, you know what's about to happen. Never locking your knees. Half of a forward fold. Slowly reach up. Behind you, come up. Squat twice. Do it again. Half of a fold. Reach up behind you. Come up. Squat twice. Slightly faster. Fold, reach up, come up. One squat. Fold. Up. One squat. Do it again. Maybe on the fold, your heels lift. Heels up. Squat. Do it again. Heels up. If you're lifting your heels, maybe you press through the heel lift and get a little air. Maybe not. Up to you. You can try it once. Parallel squat, hold. Make fist, and extend. Can you wiggle your toes here? See if that can happen. Hold your hands in a fist. Come up, palms together. Squats here, that comes after your side warrior. Lunge forward on your left. Side warrior once. Right side, forward lunge. Do it again, each way. Lunge, side warrior. Right side. Here come the folds. Right here, fold. Up, squat. Do it again. Just a squat, palms together. That's all it is. That's how it fits together. Let's try it from the top. Left arm goes up. Then your right. Both arms together. Step back left, sink your hips. 4, 3, 2, towards me, forward lunge, arms down, side warrior. Right side, do it again. Side. Left side. Side warrior. All right, here come your folds. Right here, fold. Up and squat. Do it again. Just a squat. That much again, then we'll go on. Ready? Left arm goes up. Then your right. Then both arms. Then your left leg steps back. And again, each side. Towards me, forward lunge, side warrior. On your right. We'll do it again, each side. And left. On your right, here come your folds. Right here, fold. Heel lift or jump. And squat. Do it again. Parallel squats. See if you can talk. You should be able to. You should be breathy enough that you don't want to, but not so breathless that you can't talk. So if you're wearing a gadget, check your heart rate here. Now, for instance, today, I feel good, and my heart rate is the same place that it was on Sunday when I didn't feel so great. It's called sleep. All right, left leg steps out once, toes facing me. On your right. Easy enough. Make this step into a wide squat. Wide, push down. Wide, push down. Reach down, pull up. Reach down, pull up. Do it again. 4 to go. So 4, weight in the center of your feet. 2 more. Keep that in your head. Parallel squats here. Shoulders down. No knee locking. Left leg steps forward 1 time. Then right. Back heel pops off the floor. Just a little forward lunge. You can sink or you can keep it shallow. Up to you. 2 more. And let's go twice on your left. Again. Twice on your right. Again. Now check it out. Twice on the left. Maybe balance up. Then together. So the balance would only happen on the first one. So you sink, push down, sink, together. Sink, push down, sink, together. Sink, push, sink, together. Let's try that again, right here. So sink, press, sink, last time, sink, press, parallel squats. All right, keep those 2 moves in your head. What was the first move? It was a side wide squat with a reach and pull. We'll somehow put those together. Left leg, side wide squat. Other way, now just the feet. Left leg goes forward, lift, step out right, sink. Other way, just your right leg. Out, up, parallel squat. So that's how it happens. It's a wide squat here, wide squat there, lunge, balance, lunge, together. Then you start on the opposite leg. Should we try it? Should I teach the arms and the lunge? I don't think I did. So let's do just the arms, not just the arms. We'll do just the lunge, but add the arms. Left leg goes first, arms come down and up. So you balance, arms up, balance, together. Lunge, arms up, balance, together. Lunge, balance, other way. One more each side. So lunge, press, lunge, together. Let's try it. Left side steps out first, wide. Other way. Now left leg lunges forward. Balance, together. Right leg steps out. Wide other way. Towards me on your right. Lunge, balance, parallel squat. See how that fits together? And it brings us right back here. Let's try it. Step out left wide. Reach up. Left leg lunges forward. Balance up. Lunge together. Right side. Wide. Chest up. Right leg lunges. Balance. Parallel squats. Can we do that from the fold swing? Sure. Here we go. Fold up. Come up. Squat once. Do it again. Left leg wide squat here. Other way. Left leg lunges forward. Balance. Lunge together. Right side. Sink. Up. Towards me on your right. And parallel squats. That's where it fits. See if you can talk. Oh, I just saw my time clock. Wow. Time is flying by. So here's what we'll do. We'll go from the top. Then we'll do a little sorbet and go again. Yes? All right. Make sure your space is clear and you're in the right spot of your mat. Shoulders down and back. No locking your knees. Always a press without a lock. All right, from the top, here we go. Left arm goes up. So squat, push down, both arms. Do it again. Left leg steps back. For 4, 3, 2, oh, what is it? Towards me. Oh, squat. I don't know what it was. Boy, that sounded really good. It was the forward lunge and the side warrior. All right. I did that on Sunday too, that false start. Ready? From the top left arm. Squat, left and right. Both arms. I know where I'm going. Step back left, right here. Sink and keep your chest up. 2 more. I know where we're going. Left leg, forward lunge, arms down. Side warrior right here. Other way. Side warrior right. Towards me on your left. Side warrior. And right. Now your fold swing here. Up. And squat. Do it again. Left leg, side wide squat. Towards me. Oh no. Now towards me. Balance. Lunge together on your right. On your left. Towards me on your right. Balance. Up. Together. Squats here. That's hard for my brain. Woo! Check your gadget if you're wearing one. All right, we'll do that again for me because clearly my brain has not locked onto it. All right, ready? From the top, left arm goes up. So sink, reach, both arms together. Then step back on your left, sink your hips, chest up. As you reach, 2 more. Left leg lunges towards me. Warrior 2 to the side. Open on your right. Do it again on your left. Sink. Warrior on your right. And then fold swing here. Fold. Up. Do it again. Left leg side wide squat. Other way. Left leg lunge to me. Balance up. Lunge again. Right side, wide squat. Other way, lunge to me right, balance, and parallel squat. Whew. The brain hurts. Shake your arms out, hop or paddle here. So you can paddle or hop. Pedal and step, or hop, jump, cross, uncross. 2 more. Arms finish up. Left arm reaches down and up. Maybe you lean over and up. Hips stay in the center. See if you can wiggle your toes. 2 more. Wide parallel squat. Reach down and pull up. Push down to the middle of your feet. 4 to go. 4, push down. 3, we'll go from the hop or pedal. Right here, hop or pedal. 4, out. 3, step or jump. 2, arms finish up. Left arm goes down. See if you can wiggle your toes. Maybe you lean. Wide parallel squats. Sink, push down to the middle of your feet. Last time, hop or pedal, 4, out. Hop or pedal, step or jump. Arms finish up. Left arm is down and up. Maybe you lean. See if you can wiggle your toes. Wide squat. For these, pushing down to come up. 1 more, parallel squats, palms together. Shoulders down. See if you can talk. Check your gadget. See where you are. All right. Can we go from the top? Why wouldn't we? Left arm goes up. Push down, right arm. Both arms really push against the floor to come up. Step back left, sink your hips. 4, 3, 2, towards me, lunge left, side warrior. Other way, lunge, side warrior. Do it again, side warrior. Check your lunge. Then we'll fold here, fold, up, squat. Fold again. Left side, wide squat. Towards me, lunge. Oh, now towards me, lunge, my fault. Balance. Other way, right side and left. Towards me on your right. Balance, together, parallel squats. Well, you know, maybe, even though it was my fault, we should probably do it again. So grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink. We'll just go one time. It's barely a minute long. Grab a sip. Ready? From the top, left arm up. Squat, press down. Both arms. Left leg steps back once. And right. Try to keep your chest lifted. 2 more. Left leg forward lunge to me. Side warrior. Yep, step out. Other way, right. Forward lunge, side warrior. Do it on your left. Side, on your right. And then here are the folds, right here. Fold up and squat. Do it again. Fold up, side wide squat on your left. Then right. Step towards me, lunge, balance. Lunge again, feet together. Step out right. Wide. Other way. Lunge to me. Balance, lunge, palms together. See if you can talk. If your heart rate gets too high and you're not able to talk, that is a sign to you that you should, what am I trying to say? No, Weston. You should abbreviate your range of motion when it starts to get that hard. All right. Tap your left foot out here, and then your right. Tap, and your left. Slightly faster. Out, out, out. 4 more. 1, 2, parallel squat. Keep that in your head. You might use it, not Thursday, but maybe next week. All right. Stand on your feet, walk around, grab a sip or a gulp of whatever you're drinking. Then I will turn to the side for core. You don't have to turn to the side, but if you do, just know that the front of that cues front arm and leg, or the arm and leg closest to your screen. My dog gave me the stink eye, standing by the front door. I took him out once already. Okay, I am sweaty. Setting up my camp. Remember, you can turn sideways or not. Knees are bent, feet flat on the floor, sit up tall between your pumpkins, arms out, shoulders down. So you want to remember, every time I say push your shoulders down, you're using your lats to hold your shoulders down. If you were to reach back and feel that and push down, you will feel it flat. Arms out, sit up tall, half curl down, half curl, and up. Do it again. Half curl, and up. Do it again. Easy enough. Your front arm reaches back on the curl, and then back to the front. Your back arm reaches, or your other arm, up to you. Reach. Now you can stay with the reach, or the reach can become a big circle around, keeping the shoulder down away from your ears. Again, reach back and up. Do it again. Reach back. Once more. And keep your curl. Knuckles come together. Thumbs at your chest. So scooching forward. So you want to glue your, not literally glue, but put your thumbs against your chest and keep them there. Shoulders down. This time you'll hold here. Front knee lifts up by moving the hip joint, back knee. So your knee is at 90 degrees. Your hip joint is the moving joint. You have an option to rotate towards the knee. That gives you a contraction on a diagonal. Using your obliques, those are the muscles on the sides of your core. They wrap around. Double pulse here, shoulders down. By using your lats to press your shoulders down, away from your ears. One more each way. And then forward fold, round your back. Knees can stay bent, or they can straighten, or anywhere in between. You want to release your low back, actively separating your shoulder blades, chin to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, flex your feet. Eyes up, shoulders, and then your body at the top. You don't have to wiggle forward. I'm just going to tuck your hips. Fingertips can help you roll down. When you're all the way down, bring your knees into your chest. I'm still too far back. Rock your knees side to side. Remember, I take the option of extending the top leg, which you are welcome to do. It gives you a bigger stretch through the glutes and into the low back. If that's not comfortable for you, don't do it. Stay with the bent knee and then come back to the center. All right, knees to the chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Inhale. On your exhale, squeeze under your armpits, roll your shoulders off the floor. This is your curled position. Extend your arms and legs out on any diagonal that gives you resistance. Then bring it back around, curl into a ball. Extend the arms and legs out for 2 and in. Do it again. Extend, resist. Inhale right here, exhale out. For 2, inhale. Do it again. Exhale. For 2, inhale. Do it again. Exhale. For 2, inhale. Do it again. Exhale. Inhale twice more. Exhale. Out. In. One more time. Exhale. And in. And release. Hands to the side of the hips. Shoulders down. Untuck your hips. 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Calves parallel to the floor. Extend your back leg out to where the wall is in front of you. You'll feel the resistance increase. Your front leg stays at 90 degrees at the hip and the knee. Change sides slowly. You're there on 4. Change again. 4, 3. Incoming leg stops at 90 degrees. 4, 3. Check and see if your shoulder blades
are creeping off the floor. Now 2 counts to get there. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Singles from here. It's 3, 2. Now hold and pulse. Do it again. 3, 2. Hold and pulse. Do it again. 3, 2. Hold. Do it again. It's a little pulse on your hold. That stops your momentum. So you're not just swinging your legs around. 3, 2. Hold right here. Both legs to chair. Arms out to the side, palms up, but your shoulder blades are glued to the floor. Rotate towards me, keeping your knees at 90 degrees to the center. Now away from me, back to the center. Exhale as you rotate for 2. Inhale. Exhale, rotate over. Now a couple things to think about. When you rotate, is your opposite shoulder blade pressing into the floor? And also, are you holding your breath? Try not to. Exhale as you rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, over for 2. 1 more here. Exhale for 2. Hold the center. Hold here. Let's just take this up a notch, shall we? So you just bend your elbows so your fingertips can touch your ears. Now your shoulders and your elbows are glued to the floor. And it's the same movement of the legs. Rotate towards me. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale to the center. Exhale, back. See how it's so much harder? That shows us that we were still using our arms to help with the resistance. Exhale for 2. Inhale, 1 more each side. Exhale for 2. Center. Now away from me. 1, 2. Center. Hold here. Squeeze under your armpits. Roll your shoulders slightly off the floor. And just a little pulse. Take your elbows away from your face on the pulse. Final 4. 1, 2, 3, and release. Knees into your chest. Pull your knees in so you get a little stretch on the low back. Then put your feet on the floor close to your hips. Maybe grab your towel or your mat. Either way, tuck your hips and push your feet into the floor to lift your hips off the floor to find a bridge pose. That's a diagonal line from your shoulders, your hips to your knees. See if you can wiggle your toes here. Maybe you can lace your fingers underneath your tailbone and tuck your shoulder blades closer together. Make sure you're breathing all the way in and all the way out. And then if you've laced your fingers, unlace them now. Lower your spine. Whew. And bring your knees into your chest. Cross one leg over the other. Grab your hips are getting so tight. Grab your knees or a little further down and pull your knees into your chest. Breathe as it happens. And release. Change sides. Other leg on top. Ooh, we used the whole playlist and it's early. That must be a short playlist. All right, we won't start over. We'll just use the first song. Grab your knees or a little further down. Pull your knees into your chest. Breathe on the pull so that you're not holding your breath. And then release. Both feet on the floor. Bring your front knee into your chest. Extend your leg only far enough to feel the stretch behind it. Your back leg can stay where it is or it can walk out to any flexibility point. Flex and bend your front knee. Press your heel up. Do it again. Flex your foot and bend the knee. Press. Do it again. Flex. Bend. One more time today. Flex. Bend this time. Hold your leg up. Front arm goes anywhere on the inside of your front leg. Push your leg a little bit to the side, but only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Press your back hip into the floor. Flex both feet, pushing your heels out to the walls. Then bend your front knee back to the center. Front arm goes out to the side. Back arm across your bent knee, and your knee goes away from your screen if you're turned to the side. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Then come back to the center. Change sides, front foot on the floor, back knee comes in. Extend your leg up, only until you feel the stretch. Maybe you walk your front leg out, maybe not. Flex and bend. 1, 2, send the heel up. Do it again. Flex. Bend, drive it up. Once more, flex. Bend this time, hold your leg up. Make your back arm comes on the inside of your back leg. And it goes out to the side, but only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Shoulders down, front hip down. Flex both feet. And bend your back knee to the center. Back arm out to the side. Front arm across. Take your knee over towards your screen if you're turned to the side. Reach out with your back fingertips. And come back to the center. Both feet on the floor, flip over onto your stomach.
Arms and legs all the way out. Your front arm reaches back to where your shoelaces would be. Pull your heel towards your hip. Maybe you bend your front, or what is this, your back elbow, and make a fist. Pulling your heel towards your hip, pressing your hip towards the floor. And release, change sides, back arm reaches around. Grab where your shoelaces would be. Maybe bend your front elbow and make a fist. Pulling your heel towards your hip, hip to the floor. If you can, keep your back arm where it is and bring your front arm around. Grab where your shoelaces would be on both feet. If you're not quite here, work on it by grabbing your heels or your pants. Once you're here, push your feet into your hands and try to lift your knees. Feel the stretch in your quadriceps. Maybe you lift your chest and open your shoulders. Either way, slowly release. Hands to the side of your chest. Press your chest up and take your hips to your heels. Child's pose. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Rotate your thumbs up to the ceiling so your hands are on their sides. Then release your palms back to the floor. Then round up to a tabletop position. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes, then tuck your hips. Push down, lift your tailbone up to a down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands in a forward fold. Lift your tailbone up, unroll at the top. This class is all done. In 5 minutes, we'll come back for after party. Small dumbbells and your towel, deep stretch, upper body work, and then we'll call it a day. Thanks you guys for joining me with the gardener and the dog and all the chaos. I will see you on Thursday or on Sunday. Bye.